Obstruction call gives Cardinals 2-1 lead in World Series. The rare obstruction call by an umpire let Craig score with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth inning, finishing off a madcap play that sent the St. Louis Cardinals over the Boston Red Sox 5-4 Saturday night for a 2-1 lead in the World Series. It was as crazy an ending in a World Series game as anyone had seen, and created a wild scene at home plate. The Cardinals rushed out to congratulate an ailing Craig while the Red Sox rushed to the exact same spot to argue the call. A walk-off win. More like a trip-off. "I'm in shock right now," Cardinals catcher Yadier Molina said. "Wow, it's unbelievable." Third baseman Will Middlebrooks tripped Craig after a wild throw got away following John Jay's ninth-inning grounder. Boston tied the score with 2 runs in the 8th before Molina singled with 1 out in the 9th off loser Brandon Workman. Craig, just back from a sprained foot, pinch hit and lined Koji to a horse first pitch down the left field line for a double that put runners on second and third. With the infield in, Jay hit a grounder to diving second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He made a sensational stab and threw it home to catcher Jared Saltalamacchia, who tagged out the sliding Molina. But then Saltalamacchia threw wide of third while trying to get Craig. After the ball got by, Middlebrooks, with his stomach on the field, raised both legs and tripped Craig, slowing him down as he tried to take off for home plate. Third base umpire Jim Joyce immediately signaled obstruction, and even though a sliding Craig was tagged by Saltalamacchia at the plate following the throw by left fielder Daniel Mavick, plate umpire Danny DeMuth signaled safe and then pointed to third, making clear the obstruction had been called. "It's part of the game," Cardinals slugger Matt Holliday said. "The guy was in his way. We'll take it." Craig returned for this series from a sprained left foot that had sidelined him since early September. After an awkward slide on the final play, he hobbled off the field in apparent discomfort. The Red Sox scored twice in the 8th inning to tie it 4-all. Jacoby Ellsbury led off with a single and Shane Victorino was hit by a pitch for the 6th time this postseason. Both runners moved up on Pedroia's groundout, and David Ortiz was intentionally walked. Cardinals manager Mike Matheny went to hard-throwing closer Trevor Rosenthal with the bases loaded, hoping for a 5-out save from a rookie who has looked almost untouchable this October. But the Red Sox pushed to run across. Daniel Mavick drove in one with a short hop grounder that was smothered by second baseman Colton Juan, who had just entered on defense in a double switch. Juan went to second for the 4th out, but Mavick beat the relay and Ellsbury scored to make it 4-3. Zunderbo Pirates tied it when he chopped a single up the middle. Brandon Workman jammed Holliday and retired the slugger on a routine fly with 2 on to end the bottom of the 8th. That sent the game to the 9th tied at 4. Holliday's 2-run double puts the Cardinals on top 4-2 in the 7th. It was a tough inning for Red Sox reliever Craig Breslow. Matt Carpenter reached safely when he checked his swing on an infield single to shortstop. Carlos Beltran was grazed on the elbow pad by a pitch, making no effort to get out of the way. Beltran, in fact, almost appeared to stick his elbow out just a tiny bit to make sure the ball made contact. Junichi Tazzaro came on and Holliday pulled a grounder past Middlebrooks at third. The ball kicked into the left field corner and Holliday went all the way to third on the throw to the plate.